The Garden by Catherine King. They drank more than they should have at lunchtime and straggled back over the down with arms around each other, quite merry, their aches and pains forgotten. Perhaps the old lady buried her husband in the shrubbery and will dig up a skeleton, Gemma giggled. Scott tuned into her mood immediately. Or she was really a witch and cast a spell on the house. He hunched his shoulders ghoulishly and ran his outspread fingers over her face. Gemma squealed and dashed on ahead to the front door as Scott loped after her, doing his best werewolf impression. "Idiot," she laughed. "We've got work to do." "Coffee first," Scott decided, heading towards the kitchen. As he filled the kettle, he looked out at the garden. "Gemma, come here," he called, peering intently through the window. "We've made no headway at all." "Of course we have. You're drunk," she said, following his gaze. But he was right. She could not see where they had cleared. "Damn the wretched weeds. If you weren't so keen on what's underneath, I'd spray the whole lot." Gemma placed a hand on his arm. "We have to be patient, love." Okay. Revived by double espressos from their new machine, they tackled the problem with renewed vigour, Scott attempting to hack a pathway through the undergrowth and Gemma removing the loosened vegetation. The brambles were the most trouble, as it was impossible to trace their roots through the tangle of bindweed. "They seem to spring from the centre," Scott called. "If I can reach in there and chop them off near the ground, I'll kill most of them." He pushed aside an arching branch with his sickle and forced a way in. "Pass me the secateurs, love." She picked them up, but the bramble sprang back, enclosing him in a thorny cage. She tried unsuccessfully to reach his outstretched hand without tearing herself to pieces. "I'll have to cut these stems away first," she explained, and tackled the nearest of the thick, prickly stems. When they didn't fall away, she reached for the rake to drag them out. "Steady on!" Scott yelled as the criss-cross of thorns tightened around him. "You're making it worse."